I acquired the property for $210,000.
Obviously, there's a lot that needs to be done in here. Well, I'm no electrician, but I can tell you that this thing doesn't work. All right, guys, so this is our newest flip. We're in Rockledge, Florida. I want to bring you inside so you can see what it looks like now, and then when we're done with it, what it turns into. So let's take a look. All right, guys, we're gonna start in the kitchen. Obviously, there's a lot that needs to be done in here. We're working on different renderings right now of what the kitchen should look like. So always open for input and criticism, but right off the bat, I think it's pretty obvious that this fridge needs to be relocated somewhere. So I'm thinking fridge kind of here, and then we would move stove to this wall, and then take down all of this crap here so we have a nice kind of flow into this bigger space there. We would lose this storage here, but fortunately right behind you, we do have a little bit more here. So if you're looking for a pantry, this would be the pantry. And so this is just a really long space. And so after being in here for a good amount of time, we've decided it probably is best to sort of divide this space kind of like 70 and 30. Right now they have it 50-50, and everyone that has ever lived here, they've centered their television here, just had a couch there and a bunch of unusable space on both sides. So what I want to see with this space happen is make this the dedicated kind of dining area. And we would just, obviously take electrical and center it here. You could put a nice round table or a 6-8 foot table that way, which gives us a good amount of space here. It comes out to about 13-14 feet. To make this kind of the family room, we would center television here, couches there. So then we're actually picking up 2 spaces. And the reason that I would want to incorporate this space as the dining is because this floor plan actually does have a true dining space here. But I don't think we need it. And I would love to pick this up as an office, which would give us actually 4 rooms in this property, making it a 4-room, 2-bath, 1,800 and some change square foot home. As far as just kind of opening it up and getting a little bit more airy, and definitely kind of remove some of this walling and kind of make it a little bit more open, incorporate more glass. Can we also do, look how funny this is. Like, imagine this is my shower. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick shower break. Hey guys, I'm in the shower. Give me a little bit of privacy. I said leave. Yeah, well that's a firefighter, that's a jacket, but this is a boot camp issued sea bag. I know that for sure because I have one. This would be great for my cold plunges. All right, so backyard space is awesome. It definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit. We're gonna remove that shed over there, tighten up all the landscaping here, probably end up removing all of this stuff to just make it nice and clean and neat. The pool here, fortunately, looks great. I can actually see it before I bought the home, unlike our last flip, which was just a catastrophe. This one is nice, so we really don't need to do anything with the surface itself. Just some of the pool equipment will need to be replaced, like the pump and the salt cell. But the decking out here looks great. We might get it painted to kind of go a little bit cohesive with whatever exterior paint we go with. But beyond that, backyard I think will be a little bit easier, and it's just a nice open space and tons of privacy. Like, look in the back. You don't have homes backing right up to the home. You have a good little buffer between this house and then the houses in the rear.
I acquired the property for $210,000. I have an anticipated renovation budget of basically $80,000. At the end of the day, my after repair value, or the ARV, is somewhere between $375 and $400. I'm confident I can push closer to $400 based on the location, and especially if we can pick up that space as an office and then get the backyard cleaned up. So those are the numbers we're running with now. We'll see how it works. There's always more things that happen during these renovations. Like I mentioned earlier, opening up some of the siding, there's possibly some more damage there. When we get the roof done, there could be sheathing that needs to be repaired and other things like that. So that budget can be pushed up, but we're going in here with a pretty tight eye and a really good reference point too. So that property I own and just sold on Nicholas, pretty much like the same amount of work here minus the pool, and I know my number is pretty good on that one now because I've spent the money on the renovation. So bringing that same knowledge here, I feel confident about my numbers.